And we're back. Welcome back. What you gonna say, Max? What you gonna say, girl? Maybe we can go to the Two Whales tomorrow morning. Genius, Max. If I can hold off my cravings for that long. Can you believe Joyce still won't do takeout? Actually, yes. I completely believe that. Well, I'm gonna go blaze my way through math class. Literally. Behind the bleachers. Because I'm not going to math class. Classic. My voice is dry, which Chloe picks up on, but it doesn't seem to bother her. I'll text you later. I'll be waiting for it. Chloe cuffs me on the shoulder and then grabs her bag and goes to sneak off into her smoke out spot. My God, speaking is a problem, and drinking is a problem, because it's giving me hella burps tonight. While I go to Mixed Dog's desk to give him our names for the registration sheet. I'm glad I asked my best friend to be my partner for the contest. Chloe is no photographer, but if it's about bonds, then we've got this on lock. I hope. It's Tuesday. The breakfast rush at the Two Whales Diner always takes me by surprise, even though I've been coming here since I was a kid. The atmosphere is always electric, the frantic energy of the bustling staff, the impatient, hungry truckers perched at the lunch counter like hulking, churlish birds on a wire. The sleepy locals slumped in their booths over steaming mugs of coffee and beans. I've been here nursing my own coffee for 10 minutes now. This morning, I woke up to a text Chloe sent at 2 a.m. asking me to meet her at the diner at 8 sharp for breakfast. She's late. Of course. I should probably be more annoyed than this, but I'm kind of used to it. Chloe tries, but she's never been able to keep to a schedule. It's kind of a miracle that she manages to make it to her classes on time most days. I suppose this means I should be more worried about asking Chloe of all people to help me with my entry for the photo contest. But Chloe's never let me down when I've needed her. Not ever. And she's not starting today. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face when Chloe enters the diner. Oh, so gay. She scans the room, panting a little, looking disheveled. When her eyes light on mine, her face breaks out into a grin of its own and she makes a beeline toward our booth. Hey, sorry I'm late. She slides into the booth with effortless cool, shooting me her most charming, apologetic smile. You mad? Nah, girl. I ain't mad. I laugh, shaking my head and taking a sip of my coffee. This is actually pretty punctual for you. I'm impressed. Chloe laughs too, looking visibly relieved. She slumps back into the booth, beaming playfully and knocking her foot against mine beneath the table. We got some Footsy Action. I know, not bad, right? Chloe grins at me like we're kids again, like we're sharing a secret. Even though I've been back in Arcadia Bay for a year now, there's something about being on the receiving end of her smiles again that still sort of takes my breath away. Oh my God. I can tell I'm staring at her with what must be the most dopey of all looks on my face, but I can't help it. See what that is? I committed to the fact that I fucked it up and turned it into my own sentence. That's how I roll. Oh yeah. Deliberately, I drag my eyes from her face and scan the diner, licking my lips. You hungry? God, yes. Chloe cranes her neck dramatically, looking around the diner. Where is Joyce anyway? I'm gonna die of starvation before she even takes my order. Then she'll be childless, and you'll be partnerless, and my sad, hungry ghost will be forever bound to the Two Whales, cursed to haunt greasy truckers and painfully slow waitstaff for eternity. Not so fast, Casper. Chloe snorts. I kick her lightly beneath the table and continue despite the interruption. Joyce should be out with your food in a minute. It's like flipping a switch. Chloe's face lights up, the previous conversation immediately stricken from her memory. She leans forward, seizing my hands in hers and dragging them across the table. Max, you've been my best friend since we were kids. My first mate, my partner in crime. And now, the girl who buys me breakfast. I'm ready to take it to the next step. Max, will you do me the great honor of marrying me and buying me food for the rest of our lives? She's been doing this more and more lately. Saying things that could just be joking, but could also be, well, flirting. It's flirting, Max. It's flirting. I'm not one to judge. I will do everything in my power to convince myself that people are not flirting with me. I just don't believe that it could possibly happen. Not because I can't recognize flirting, but because I refuse to accept that anyone could be flirting with me. Unless it's guys. If it's guys flirting with me, like it's like an alarm bell and I get the fuck out of there. But girls, people, the demographic I want to flirt with me, yeah. Yeah. I don't believe you. I just can't figure out if Chloe's being deliberately confusing or if I'm such a colossal social dunce that I can't tell the difference. You're a colossal social dunce, babe. Chloe waggles her eyebrows, squeezing my hands playfully. Max. I laugh awkwardly, feeling a blush rise on my face and yank my hands out of her grip. Who said I'm buying? Chloe pouts, bottom lip jutting out dramatically. I did just offer to spend the rest of my life with you. The least you could do is offer to pay for my... Wait, what did you get me? Pancakes, oatmeal, or eggs, bacon, and toast. Eggs, bacon, and toast. I'm gonna start the day the Gurgich way. Your favorite, bacon, side of eggs. Chloe slams her palms down on the table excitedly. Hot damn! Now we're talking. Chloe bustles out of the kitchen a few minutes later, perfectly balancing trays loaded with breakfast foods. Oh god, I did not even say words there. Those were just like... I cannot speak. Chloe smirks mischievously, leaning forward in the booth. No doubt with something cheerfully antagonistic on the tip of her tongue. But the morning rush is so hectic that Joyce barely has the time to set our plates down in front of us before tearing across the restaurant to attend to the family of 5 that just filled up the last free booth. There, enunciation. Chloe looks briefly disappointed that she lost the opportunity to annoy her mother. At least until she remembers there's food in front of her. Chloe eats with a sort of single-minded ferocity not uncommon in wild dogs. She's got about the same level of manners, too, I remember. Thinking of all the times she's stolen food right off my plate and unconsciously hunching over my meal when she looks up and starts eyeing my waffles. You gonna finish that? Nah, whatever. I roll my eyes, taking one last bite and pushing my plate across the table to her. Chloe perks up, eagerly accepting the extra food. Thanks, Max. That was a little genuine. That was a little bit extra, like, oh my god. Thanks, Max. Thanks. Oh, babe. So, I bet you're pretty pumped to get started on your project, huh? I bite my lip, shifting my gaze from Chloe's eager face to the window facing the street. I watch a few cars pass by, trying to gather my thoughts. I guess I'm excited. But I glance back to Chloe, unable to stop the smile that tugs at the corner of my mouth. She always knows when there's something I'm not saying. But I'm pretty nervous, too. I still can't believe I actually volunteered for the contest. I can. Chloe says it like it's just a fact. I feel butterflies flutter in my stomach, nervous for a whole other reason now. Confidence has always seemed to come as easy as breathing to Chloe, and I get it. She's tough and beautiful and smarter than she gives herself credit for. That all makes sense. But it's her unwavering confidence in me that I just can't wrap my head around sometimes. Max, you're like the best photographer in school. I know sometimes you get all in your head about this shit, but it's really not so complicated. Of course you're gonna kill it here. I smiled gently back, hearing the hesitance at the end of her sentence. But Chloe smiles bashfully, cheeks flushing just slightly, looking up at me through a fringe of blue hair like a kid with her hand in the cookie jar. But it was kind of surprising you asked me to help you with your project. What? Chloe shifts in her seat. The food is gone now. She has nothing to distract her from the conversation, so she grabs a packet of sugar from the center of the table, tearing it open and pouring the contents out into shapes on the tabletop. I will be able to speak one of these days. Joyce is going to be so pissed. I mean, there are lots of, good photographers in that class, Max. I basically only took photography so I could hang out with you and Rachel at school a few times a week. Chloe, you're my best friend. There's no one else I'd rather have in my corner for stuff like this. Chloe looks up from the pile of sugar she was carefully shaping into swirls in the center of the table. Best friend. Her tone is light, but the look on her face makes me feel like I didn't say quite the right thing. My first mate. My partner in crime. The girl I buy breakfast for. Chloe's face breaks out in a wide grin, cheeks pink. In that case, can I order another? No. Chloe laughs. Worth a shot. So I guess we better get started on this thing. The rules say you need to take your photos somewhere in Arcadia Bay. Do you know where you want to go? Well, I'm going to keep trying to make those same decisions that I made last time. In the next episode, I will make this one. I totally remember what I said, and we're going to commit to that. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Totally check out this. Oh my god, did I just knock the fuck out of the mic stand? I'm so sorry. Check out the game. It's totally sweet. And fly and other things that young people do not say these days. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.